Joining us now to review some of the headlines of today's newspapers from around the world is Arise News analyst Emmanuel Efeni, the great Malabar.
Good morning, Ruben. Good morning, Ayo. Good morning, Rufai. Let's start the review with this day Nigeria's newspaper of record. The lead story, Tinubu, despite ineffective cashless policy, I knew we would win presidential poll. Recalls a Milokon declaration started in Ogun. Says he invoked spirit of freedom, determination, twice to overcome poll obstacles. Pledges to fulfill all promises, urges Nigerians not to be in hurry. Obi chides president over convoy formation. Yes, the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, was in Ogun State yesterday at the palace of the Awujale of Ijebuland. Of course, he recalled what transpired in Ogun. Well, for those who are in the spirit, who know about spirit in power, spirit in villa, yes, he said he invoked the spirit. Recall that it was as if his ambition was flagging at that point. There was the speculation then that the President Muhammadu Buhari, was not really keen. And of course, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the candidate, then seized the moment, went to Abeokuta, invoked the spirit, as he now puts it, of a Milokon. It's our turn. And remember the preface to that statement, how President Muhammadu Buhari tried 3 times but failed, and was even shedding tears when he went and consoled him not to cry. Now it's my turn. Come and support me because I supported you to win. And indeed, it was nice going back to Ogun State where that statement was made. The import is that no matter the obstacles, they were able to surmount all obstacles to win the presidential election. And going home, as it were, where it all started, was quite refreshing. And the Daily Sun newspaper also reporting that story. Nothing would have stopped my victory, says Tinubu, declares hope for better Nigeria won't fail, vows to deliver on all campaign promises, pledges to fix Nigeria bleeding economy. Now, the Nigerian Tribune, of course, the same story. Despite its failure, our money was confiscated. Tinubu talking about Naira redesign. Despite its failure, our money was confiscated. Tinubu. Now, the Guardian newspaper, towards first 100 days, in 30 days of honeymoon, Tinubu's sweeping reforms leave Nigerians poorer, agitated, of course, highlighting the actions taken thus far after 30 days in office. Fuel subsidy removal, FX Naira floating, handling of National Assembly leadership matter, appointment of service chiefs, arrest of Emefiele, proposed VAT on diesel, 1,000 charges on vehicle ownership, EFCC bus removal, new tariff on electricity, students' loan scheme. Yes, the actions taken by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the first 30 days in office. But the Guardian is recalling and reminding us that these actions, noble as some may look, have left Nigerians poorer. And of course, the people are agitated. Now, the big work, the hard work, is to make Nigerians feel the impact of government in a positive way. Palliative, succor, call it whatever you like. Nigerians need to smile when actions of government, policies of government are unfolding. But that is not the case as we'll speak. Now, the Business Day newspaper, of course, above the masthead, Tinubu's next big move is fighting crude theft. Bank of America, Naira fair value seen as 680 naira to the dollar. But the lead story of Business Day, baby making racket exploit Nigerian women. This is one criminality that is taking root in different parts of the country. Some people just gather young girls and start making babies for sale. Perhaps the legislators need to put in some very strict laws that will check this trend that has become another money-making venture for some criminally minded people. Now, the Nation newspaper, Tinubu to governors, be ready. Let's fix economy together. Shetima, Akpabio, Abbas, governors celebrate Eid with president in Lagos. Now, the New Telegraph newspaper, Tinubu to Nigerians, endure. I am in no hurry to fix the nation. Now, the Daily Trust newspaper, parents, students cry out over varsities as varsities hike fees. Say cost of living unbearable, withdrawal last option. Edo student protest over 300% increase inevitable. Authorities. So it's tough for the average Nigerian. School fees been increased. Petrol price already up. They still have to power their generator, no matter how small, with PMS. And, of course, electricity tariff to go up. It's just a matter of time because the discos have already given that hint. They are only waiting for approval from the regulatory authorities to go ahead. So, tough times for the average Nigerian. But the government is saying, make sacrifice. But those in government must also make sacrifice and be seen to be making sacrifice, not living life of opulence in the face of hardship in the land. Now, the Daily Independent newspaper, supply glitches, stalling CBN exchange rate unification policy. Now, the foreign newspapers quickly. The Times of London, blueprint to boost NHS workforce by 200,000. Plan will speed up trainees' route towards. Now, the Prime Minister will unveil that today. £2.4 billion to be put into this plan to train doctors quicker than normal. And of course, health nursing associates also to be trained because the UK will be short of healthcare personnel by 360,000 by the year 2037, up from 112,000 today. So the UK not wanting to rely on doctors from everywhere, Nigeria and other countries, taking action to train enough doctors and other medical personnel from their own country. Now, the New York Times, justice rule against affirmative action. Yes, special action by these Ivy League universities to get in students from disadvantaged backgrounds. Well, the Supreme Court has ruled against that. Yeah.
We've been told we've run out of time, so not more time. But there's a story on the front page of the Times, WHO linking sweeteners to cancer based on a report by the International Agency for Cancer Research. So aspartame, it is called, and the WHO and the International Agency for Cancer Research say they will come up with a definitive statement by July 14, whether we have these sweeteners in ice cream and all that that could cause cancer. That would be frightening. And then the president visiting Ogun State, well, he left out the Olu of Ilaro. You know, the people of Yewa may not be too happy about that. But I don't want to discuss local politics on television. Let me leave that out. But the people of Yewa may not be really happy because he had promised to visit the 3 senatorial districts. Thank you very much, Emmanuel.